Is there a guy? Is he watching? Is she watching? Are they watching now?
Yep. I was Carolina bound, Carolina blue.
Yeah. Tell me
Now I'm
what.
seeing her Carolina blue.
Literally.
Literally.
What happened?
Simply through like lack of communication kills. Alright. I was on the way to try to go and, pay a surprise visit to my son in Charlotte, North Carolina. And pretty much was going off of trying to communicate on the other end through other people, with someone who I'm really supposed to have a direct line of communication with, in order to be able to cultivate and manifest situations such as the one that I was trying to put together with my son. My son lived 10 hours away. So, I know, of course, me making a trip, taking a, special trip 10 hours away to see him on a weekend, I know that it don't make up for the time that I miss, that I would like to be getting with him. But I feel when like that sort of effort is put forth, being that any time that we can get together is beneficial. I feel, that I'm due at least the respect to be able to communicate directly, especially if I'm not, trying to create no rift or no kind of beefs or whatever. So maybe next time, I planned it out pretty strategically and, had it all pretty figured out. But, once again, lack of communication prevailed in deferring my whole plan. So, learn how to communicate. Most of the problems between male and female parents, black parents especially, is the lack of communication. And really, in most cases, that communication base is never even established to begin with. So compatibility comes through the ability to communicate. The attraction and all of that kind of comes as a consolation prize. If you attracted to a person and y'all attracted to each other, better yet, that's just like a consolation prize. If we are not like mind to mind, heart to heart, and can communicate, really it ain't no deal. It ain't no dice. It's automatic deal breaker. Yeah, her number changes. I can't really go, and I wouldn't go. I always get a benefit of the doubt. I wouldn't go so far as to say that the numbers change, in an attempt to not communicate with me. I would just hope that wouldn't be the case, being that, I do contribute financially toward, my son and his well-being. There is just some distance between, where I reside and where he resides at the present time. But there's never ever been a failed effort on my part to communicate with my son directly. That's what my ideal situation is, to be able to communicate with him directly and just continue to fulfill, my financial obligations or whatever on the business end of it. But I just wish to not have the bridge of communication with my son levied. So, just one of them things.
cold. It's a cold game.
It is. Learn how the art of communication, before any kind of relationship or especially physical relationship takes place, because really you have to have a complete line of communication with the person you laying down with straight up, because it can come back to haunt you. It can come back to bite you. So, lesson learned.